Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today is September the 23rd, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. So this week we're working with the Gingerbread Man bundle. Comes with stamp set and dies. And we did one card yesterday, and we're going to do a Ginger Woman card today, or girl card today. So let's get started. So excited. Today's a big day. Bingo day. We're going to go play some bingo. And with the bingos, I do not like picking out everybody's prizes. So what they do, the winners of each bingo will receive their very own choice. They get a gift certificate. So we're playing with the Gingerbread Man dies. So these are pretty big dies. So let's just go over. We have the Gingerbread Man die. This one right here. Fairly large. And you can actually make a card out of this. Maybe on Thursday we'll do that. We'll make a card out of just using the gingerbread. And then we have some candy, a sucker, a cup. I guess those speaking things. Candy cane. Hat. A bow. These are eyes and mouth that you can actually cut out and glue on, but I think I would, yeah. These are gummy bears, or not gummy bears, gumdrops. Yeah, I think those would be tough for me to do. Candy cane, and then we have, I'm going to use the bow. I already used the bow, and then I use the, actually I use this one here. This die right here, I cut these out, and I'll show you in a second what I'm going to do with that. So those are the dies. I'm just going to put this back in. And then we have the stamp set. So we have Gingerbread Man, we have the gumdrops, and we have the eyes and nose, and I think those are crumbs and little squiggly things. Cute, really cute sentiments. We're going to use this one today, and we're going to use this one today. I'm doing that. So what I did ahead of time, I did a little bit of work ahead of time, is I pre-cut some stuff. And we have a candy cane. I think that was one of the candy canes from yesterday. And there's the little caption. Got some red. And then I did the Gingerbread Man ahead of time. Or the Gingerbread Girl. And I cut out her hat also. But I don't know if I'm going to use the hat. Might do something else. And then this is an extra. And then what I did is I cut this out using the postage stamp. And this is the Snowflake Designer Series paper. So what I'm going to do with that, I want a little bit of texture. I'm just going to just put all this stuff to the side. Is I'm going to grab my blending brush and my pretty in pink ink. And I'm going to ink up my blending brush, and I'm going to color this just so, oh dear, look what I did. Well, we'll make sure that we cover that. And you can see the snowflakes starting to come out. I'm going to try something on the other side. Let's try this side first. That. I'm just going to see what it looks like on here. Oh yeah, looks okay. Now I'm going to just do the back side just to see what this comes out with. Let's see if I like this one maybe a little bit better. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, and they'll just look like little dots. So we'll do this side. Yeah, so Sarah's coming over in about an hour, but no, about half an hour, sorry. We're gonna finish up. We're gonna do the, gonna need that later. We're gonna finish up the food. Woohoo. So it's a tea party, Mad Hatter's tea party. There's a costume for best hat, and there's silent auction prizes. There's a door prize, a really nice door prize. Yeah, so it's gonna be a fun day, fun evening. It's always my favorite. So I'm gonna do the eyes and nose, or eyes and mouth in. Oh god, this is gonna be cute. Memento. Isn't she cute? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my teeny tiny scissors here. Well, not scissors. Tweezers. And I'm just going to add just a wee bit of glue to the back side. I think that's too much. And I'm going to give her some cheeks. Pink cheeks. There we go. And some buttons. We need some buttons, right? Let's, where's the buttons? Oh, there they are. I'm just gonna grab the buttons, and I am going to make them pink. Hopefully it'll work. So what I'm going to do, all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my VersaMark. And my clear embossing powder. And my pretty in pink ink pad. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to ink up using the VersaMark. Then I'm going to go in with the pretty in pink, and I'm going to just, hopefully this will work, but it might not because we have a dark background, but we'll see. And we will just grab so let's keep our fingers crossed this works. I've done it on white, but I've never done it on a colored cardstock. So let's see how it goes. Just gonna heat this up. If not, I have another trick that I can try. No, it just stayed that. Just clear. So I'm going to just grab my blends. So there we go. Let's see. We'll just see how that. I don't think this is going to work. No. I'm going to go and see if I don't think we have big enough circles. No, we don't. But that's okay. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. So we got that. Do I have a punch? No, I don't. Let me just grab some ink. Just see how big. There we go. Well, we'll try that and see how that works out. And just glue those. I don't know. Nope. But I do have another. Let's see if this one's smaller. Yeah, I think this one might be smaller, so we might get away with it. Yeah, these are smaller. Let's try these guys and see how they work out. Might not be. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. Okay, so let's add a wee bit of glue to the back side. So yesterday we had some last minute stuff to pick up from Costco. So we went to Costco and oh my goodness, it wasn't that busy. Woohoo. But they are moving the store. So it's going to be there we go. Okay, so that, oh there, she looks so cute. So let us put a bow on her. So I did cut out a bow. So we're just, oops, just going to add a wee bit of glue to the back side. So we can put this piece on. You know what? I think that needs 3. I think it needs 3. Sorry, just looking at it and it's not looking good to me. I might just add another one. There we go. Oops, not that one. There we go. There, that looks better. So it's not very, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Add a bit of glue onto the back side. Sorry, I get distracted. There we go. There. And then there is a wee tiny for the bow that goes right into the center. And you know what I'm going to do with that? Of course you do. Add a wee bit of a dimensional to that. Where's my scissors? They were just here. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I lost the piece, but it's where it's supposed to be. I think this is too big too, so we're just going to just trim this down just a wee bit more. There we go, perfect. Got that. Like that, and then we'll just put this right here, like that. And then we're gonna put a bow in her hair. Isn't that cute? And I know I have, it's just, no, that's not big enough. Okay. And put the bow right there. Alright, so now we're going to add her on to the card base. It would have been really cute if this bundle came with, I guess, dresses and suits for them. Because you remember those dolls? You used to get those paper dolls and they came with all types of outfits. I'm aging myself, aren't I? Yeah. So we'll just add that. And I'm going to go with the Oh Snap. Now I'm going to find... Oh, what did I do with it? So I put it a really good spot. Oh, here they are. Maybe I'll do the candy cane. No, it doesn't look right. Yeah, and then we'll grab the Pretty in Pink. And we'll do that right there with dimensionals. There's my scissors. And I'm going to grab some rhinestones, I'm thinking. I don't think that needs candy cane. I think we just leave it like that. And just give me a sec. I'm just going to grab some rhinestones. I have some open. There's let's see what we got here. Some bling 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 bling. I'm thinking the only ones that will do that for me is nope. Is the basic rhinestones. Give me the effect that I want. Thought I had an open package, but I guess I don't. So let's just open one of these up. And 3. There we have it. We have our little girl. I think she does need a candy cane, but it looks like too much. Anyway, I'll just leave it for now and just play around with it. So there we have it. There's the one that we did yesterday, and this is the one we did today. So we'll see what we come up with for Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, we shall see you on Thursday. Thank you. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. See ya. Bye.